Dear Father, Mother God, we thank you for allowing us to be channels of light, love, and healing. We ask that all energy that flows through Maria and myself today be grounded in Mother Earth, for she, in fact, is the living healer. We call on our guides and our angels to protect us and to speak through us now. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, all that is. Hi, Maria.
Hi, Anita.
What we're going to talk about today is stress, okay? Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get stressed, okay? And I know better because I have, unlimited faith. But I keep seeing money going out and I'm not seeing any coming in. And the big guys are getting all the money and the people down here are not getting any. So I don't know about you guys. None of my people have gotten unemployment or stimulus or paycheck loans. None of that's come through. So I was starting to get a little stressed. I was on the phone with the bank yesterday for over a half an hour and they couldn't tell me anything. So, but anyway, and I noticed when I went to the grocery store, Robert wasn't with me. I went to the grocery store and nobody's wearing the masks anymore. They're not doing this. They're not following the arrows. Some lady cut right in front of me and I went like this to her. I jumped back and I went like this and she went, nah. So people are starting to lose it, okay? So that's what we want to talk about today. How can we stay calm with all that's going on, okay? And last week, I had a situation where I pulled a muscle, and my trainer told me, he said, well, it's gonna hurt for a while. Well, Maria told me about selenite.
And we were talking last week about selenite.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I put this selenite in my bra, okay?
I remember you said, look, I got it here.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when I took it out, it was really hot.
Mm-hmm. Because it's healing energy.
Yeah. And next day, no pain, okay? So it really worked. So I just want to share that with you. These things do work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have to be open to it.
Yeah, so now she told me about stress. So first thing I did this morning, I said, give me some of that. I gotta.
Kyanite, yeah.
I was too stressed yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Kyanite probably is the best for stress, anxiety, and everyone goes through it right now. Because it's the unknown. You used to do the known. You get up every day, you went to work, you took care of your household, your children, you receive whatever the paychecks, you went on vacation. Today, every day, you never know what's gonna hit you.
Right.
So we all stressed out, Anita. Mentally, physically, even spiritually, because you're going deep inside and says, God, where are you? And you're not getting yet the answer. I'm gonna talk another stone in a few minutes to get the answer. But I would suggest for anybody to take yourself kyanite, because kyanite is a very calming stone. Also, it's also clearing energies, negative energies. And when we stress and have lots of anxiety, we become very fearful.
Right.
And when fear overwhelms you, you really going crazy, because the fear tells you, no, don't even think that way, don't do it this way, and you're getting more stressful, more anxiety, because fear wants to control you. Even that there is a light in front of you, we don't see it.
Right.
So I will suggest for anybody, also align to all your chakra, you're gonna be focused a little bit differently. You're gonna maybe see things differently. You become creative, because that's also aligns your creative chakra. Even in a time uncertainty, you're gonna tap into that creative source. Wait a minute, this is taking place, but maybe I can go inside and see how I can create something different that maybe I never thought I could do. So I suggest everybody should have right now kyanite in your home. Or wear it, Anita. We have jewelry, we have rings, we have pendants.
This is a giant piece. You don't need a giant piece. This one just is really beautiful, so I had to bring it out. But then we have polished ones that you can just put it in
Carry-
your pocket, hold it in
carry
your
all the
hand.
time with you.
Yeah, and so you don't need a big one. You just but this really helps. I have some of this by my pillow. You told me to put this under my pillow.
Especially when you go
Yeah.
to sleep, because people have restless, they don't sleep well, so you get up already tired, you get up angry, and sometimes we're even angry and we don't even know why we're angry. We can face the situation, but when the anger and fears sets in within us, it's very hard to get out of that, to till you start going inside. Let's talk about labradorite. It's almost time for transformation. The whole universe going through transformation. Robert, if you can get closest, the reason I chose this piece because we clean it like
Yeah, we're
every
cleaning
stone
everything.
is cleaned by hand. That's why you don't see anything. This rock has a rainbow, the most unbelievable with purple. Can you see it, Robert?
It's a beautiful rainbow.
Look at this beautiful rainbow in the middle here, right here. Can you see? You gotta go from this angle. There you go, now you got it. You got it, I can see. Purple, yellow, green.
Beautiful.
I never seen the purple in it. This is the purple, the most beautiful piece. It's a transformation. Also, getting from your inner head to more to inside. When you have this kind of stone around yourself, you can have in a pocket, we have a polished one, we have raw, you have jewelry, what allows you in the time that we all facing, none of us is excluded from it. No matter how even spiritual you are, that you're grounded.
Yeah, because I'm
You're very, you're
I'm very
spirit-
spiritual,
yeah.
but
It would allow to be more tolerant. More tolerant.
that's what I need.
More tolerant not only of the situation of other peoples, they might come up, they lash out at you, but also tolerate of yourself.
Right.
Why I'm going through this and I don't like it. You're gonna be more subdued to yourself and you're gonna be more in peace. Especially having this is gonna give you more calmness and peace and you become more tolerant of the situation that we
Tolerant.
all got in without, we didn't plan this. Nobody
No,
planned this.
I got a call this morning from, or I got a message from American Express telling me that did you try to buy $1,200 worth of merchandise at Best Buy, and if it wasn't me, right? So then I called them and I was getting, the person had a very nice accent, but I was not hearing her. I was getting not tolerant. I was
And
losing.
impatient.
I was getting very impatient. I had to give Robert the phone. I said, Robert, can you please do this for me because I can't deal with this right now. Yeah. And so anyway,
This is wonderful
Yeah.
also for what we're going through. Aquamarine, another beautiful stone that at this time we should have it. With all these stones, you don't have to have big chunks, you can have cover peoples. At times like now, we need to take courage.
courage.
Aquamarine is stone of courage and also stone of change. Every day we get up and every day something changes. We always knew the known.
Right.
How was yesterday? How was last month? And we know how to function in the know. Right now we're going on a changes every second of our existence. And yet when we get bombardment with so many different media, I don't even watch that because so much is fearful message to us. And God says, fear not, I am always with you. I can only tell you of experience of my own, Anita.
Mm-hmm.
When I came to this country, I was 18. Today people have no money. They lost job. I had no money. I had $5 in my pocket.
$5.
That's all I had. No phone to contact my family, because in communist country, no one had phones. And I had to make choices and decisions. I had my little place, slept on the floor on a pillow and blanket, that's all I had. And I was fearful. Did I make the right choice? The fear bombarded me like today. People are so scared. They don't know when the next job comes. They don't know, like for you, when you get your money. And the fear doesn't want to go away. So we have to get in inside. Says, no. I cried so many nights to sleep. I said, oh God, I should go back home. Who's going to help me here? And then something, I cannot go home. I get arrested. So what's the point? And I fought that fear daily, Anita, daily. Till I went inside and got that courage. It was very painful time in my life.
I could see you're getting emotional about it right now. Yeah.
And that's happened over 50 years ago. But I had to conquer. Otherwise, I would not succeed in this country. I would know what I would do. I didn't know if I would kill myself. I didn't know. And I said, you are not going to keep me. And every night I would go to sleep crying. And I could not wait for the night to come. I would sit by the window. I could not go ask for help. By the time I wrote a letter, I had to make choices, decisions. And I said, oh, Mom, what the heck I just did? And I overcame this true courage that I would not allow that fear control me. And I find a way how to function.
Wow.
So with these stones together, this would calm you. So you could subside a little bit this fear and anxiety. Because when we are upset, the fear sets in, especially now where you hear nothing but fear. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. We have to get out from that trend of mind, and you have to be change of the attitude. Get inside, because that higher power that I learned, it was always within me, but I had to tap in. And God put me in a position that I had no place to go. Alone, no money, no one to consult.
Where were you?
I was in New Jersey. That's when I came first to this country, because my sponsor were from New Jersey. And I had to function. How am I going to go to grocery? I don't have a car. Once I got the job. How am I going to do laundry? Everything I done in a taxi cab. But the inner strength gave me. I had a taxi cab every morning, take me to work. Taxi cab, bring me home. Go to grocery. I find that a strength to function in the unknown. When I used to know, I had my family, I had my mom, food, someone to talk to. Now I left alone. And I feel a lot of people right now feel they are alone.
Right.
Where do I go?
Right. Right.
But that inner strength would help us to get through this. But we all individually have to get out from that settled mind that we're being so bombarded with so much. Find that space. Because that the higher power, the strength, it's not on outside.
Yeah, we can't forget that. And sometimes it's easy to forget it. It's easy, because we're down here in this human body, and it's hard to remember that, our higher connection.
And I know, that's why I can share this from my own experience, Anita. No one knows better than me. And every time when I go home now, my family always says, you are our hero. He says, we could have never done that. What you did, they say, we could never do that.
Because you went back and helped them.
They say, and they always treat us like queen and queen. I said, I'm your sister. What you done for us, result, the suffering that you went through, we can never repay you. I said, you don't have to repay me. I did it because I knew God gave me this in my path to do that. So I urge you guys, this is a quiet time, you have a lot, you get up, kids running around, you're hungry, fights coming, it's as if just get into the space of calmness and anxiety. And maybe the unknown that you thought is so terrible, you find, wow, if this unknown, I find some creativity that I never have, no even I have it within me. And in my life, 51 years in this country. Look at what I accomplished, Anita.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I give her a paycheck yesterday, and she says, "You don't have to give this to me. I'm not going to cash it." I said, you know, but that's you.
Giving is receiving, and look at what happened to my husband.
Yeah. Oh yeah, her husband got unexpected money in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On unemployment that they pay him back. Because I was willing to give.
Yeah. You're always willing to give. She gives sometimes the customer. She says, "Oh, I'm gonna buy this for you. Here, you take it." Yeah.
But I see you probably experienced similar situation that I did.
Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
fear when you start this, how the heck am I gonna do this?
Right. I had no clue, just God was telling me, do this, do that.
But you went within yourself.
Yeah.
Because we do not gonna find that strength on the outside.
Right.
I'm sorry, I got emotional, but every time I look, I never want to forget where I came from because I appreciate with grateful heart where I am today.
Yes.
Even in the times like this.
Yeah. We've been through it.
We will, and we will overcome this.
Yes, we will.
So this is a message from my heart to your heart. I don't know how else I can help, but I can only share what is within my soul.
Thank you. So, I'm holding on to this. This one's going to be mine, but don't worry because we got a lot more. You know, and we've been, as you suggest, we've been cleaning and cleaning
Oh, my
and cleaning.
goodness.
So Robert, we had all these rings that we're cleaning, and I'm helping him price them and put barcodes and this and that. And I'm looking at the ring saying, this is so cheap.
Yeah.
Not cheap, but I mean the price. I'm going, what? Well, because we have bought some of these things before the price of silver went up.
Correct,
Okay.
yes.
So we never change the prices.
We never do.
And we're not gonna either.
No.
Okay. So now's the time. If anyone out there you want a rose quartz ring, we have incredible prices that I didn't even know we had.
Till you clean it.
Yeah.
I know it because I do this every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, when silver went up, we always give to the customers the price
Right.
that we receive. We don't go and, okay, now we're going to change. No, this is what it was. And it's wonderful. And in all this, we have jewelry, we have pendants, we have rings, and like aquamarine, you see, this one you have more greenish. Aquamarine is also blue.
This is a stone that you never have to clean.
No. So is kyanite is
Yeah.
a self-cleaning stone.
Yeah.
So we here, if you're looking for something, there's prices, anything from very little to more expensive, depends on the size. But if you have a hard time and you would like this stone, just let us know and we will help you whatever way we can.
Yeah, and a lot of this, you're not going to find this on our website.
No.
So you could just give us a call, okay? Because we'll gladly take pictures, send you pictures, you tell us the price range. You know, Robert, he gets right back to you.
Yes, he is.
Okay? And we did have people this
Yeah,
last week.
from last week
Yeah,
video.
that we
Yeah.
sent tourmaline and
Yes,
different
here,
things.
the setting. That's another lady that called the other day. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's ready for this. I
Right.
just have to get the information.
Right.
But here people need help, and these three wonderful stones, this gives you be more tolerant what's going on with yourself and other. This takes the courage, but the courage and the strength has to come within. And this is what calm you from anxiety and stress and align you. So all three together is wonderful stones for this time.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Maria, for all you do. I know
We cannot hug.
we cannot hug.
like this. I mean,
Sophie came yesterday and
Oh.
she said, "Gammy, I just grabbed her, you know."
you can help it.
But Robert told her, no, and
No.
she understands.
yeah.
See, she understands because she has us to tell her
Yeah.
that it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Okay? So if you don't have somebody to tell you, we're telling you, it's going to be okay. We know we're psychics. We sometimes forget too, but it's going to be okay. So we'll see you next week with hopefully things will be way better next week.